Hey guys, what is up? So, I'm already excited about this video today. Okay. I'm trying to save money these days. I'm 31. I don't own a house. I'm trying to own a house. I should own a house. I spent about $100,000 on music videos and I've done 40 of them in my life. I fund my own music. I spend way too much in rent, and I spend like literally like $20,000 on like shoes and handbags a month. So I should own a house. I should be smarter with my money. So I've been trying not to make frivolous purchases. I don't know if this is frivolous, but I'm gonna just tell you the story. I'm in love with Brad Pitt. I refuse to talk to another man until it's Brad Pitt. Like, I just want my shot with Brad Pitt. I don't think it's fair that I haven't had my shot with Brad Pitt. Like, he's married to Jennifer Aniston. He was married to Angelina Jolie. Like, I would be the next in line of the beauties of Hollywood. But he doesn't notice me, and that's fine. That's fine. I just had a Brad Pitt lookalike in my Quentin Tarantino music video. No big deal. I've reenacted multiple Brad Pitt scenes. I've done True Romance. Look it up. True Romance, Blonde Sandal 4MJ. Look up. I've done Lieutenant Aldo Rain. I've done plenty of Brad Pitt reenactments on my channel. I love Brad Pitt. I've always loved him. Like, yeah, Fight Club Brad Pitt's hot. Like, Meet Joe Black. Like, if that's what death looks like, come and get me. If it's Brad Pitt with blonde highlights, like, I just really like you, and I just really like you too. And the scene where they just like keep looking back at each other and like, oh, maybe. I just think of that scene constantly, and I just think like, I would never let him go. In fact, I would follow him. If he's like, okay, bye, I'll see you later, I would follow him to his apartment. Like, what were you thinking, girl? Anyways, I was watching that this morning and I was getting really emotional. So I was just watching Cool World, and I noticed that the cartoon looks like me, and I was like, this is a sign. There's so many signs. Anyways, this is another sign. So I collect Brad Pitt shirts. And if you know anything about vintage shirts, if you are a vintage shirt connoisseur, I am a vintage shirt connoisseur. I have plenty of vintage shirts that I spend money on. I spent a couple $100s on a vintage Britney Spears shirt. I spent a couple $100s on a Michael Bolton vintage shirt. But I have yet to see a shirt that runs for $500. I go to a vintage store on Melrose. I forget the name of it. I'm so sorry. It's so bomb. I go, and they literally only have vintage shirts, and I'm always like, do you have anything Brad Pitt? Do you have anything Brad Pitt? Here's my number. If you get Brad Pitt, like, call me. Like, their stuff goes really, really quickly. Like, this Legends of the Fall, I think this is not so vintage. I think this is a recreation shirt, but it's fine. I still really love it. But I love Brad Pitt shirts because I love Brad Pitt, and I feel like it manifests him to me. One day, he will notice me. I really don't talk about him a lot here on YouTube, but I feel like I should, because maybe I need to start putting that out there, because, like, I remember back in the day when I used to talk about people, like, they would manifest into my life, so I'm trying to manifest Brad Pitt into my life. Anyways, regardless, I spent $500 on the shirt. Now, the shirt comes in like an envelope, like a padded envelope, and I'm like tracking because it's $500. So I was on Etsy one day just looking at all the Brad Pitt shirts. There's plenty. They range from like $60 to like $150. Most of them are Legends of the Fall shirts, but they're still whatever. Then one day, I see the 7 shirt. Yes, I need this shirt. If you guys don't know my history with 7, which, how would you know this? My junior year of high school biology teacher, I won't say his name because anytime I go visit my high school, he's just suspiciously not around. He still teaches there, but refuses to see me, which I get because I talk about having a mad crush on him, which is highly inappropriate. But you know, I was 16. He was inappropriate. I was like in love with this guy. Anyways, he loaned me his copy of 7 one day, and I was so excited. I don't know why he loaned me that copy. I wasn't really into Brad Pitt. No, I wasn't into Brad Pitt back then, so I don't really know like why 7, but I watched it. And I loved the movie because he gave it to me. Y'all know those like crushes you have, like, oh, he gave it to me. So it's kind of like Clueless when Ty puts, or when Elton puts, okay, Trish, pop culture queen, you just got denied, puts like the photo of Ty up in his locker. She's like, look at the photo of Ty. He's like, no, I have the picture you took of Ty up in my locker. And I was like, I get it. So I liked the movie because like he let me borrow it. Yes, I love this movie. This is everything. And I really love the movie 7 because also I'm all 7 deadly sins. Like, literally, I'm not a sinner. Like, I don't like rob, cheat, steal, kill. I don't do any of that. I do have sex outside of marriage. I think that's not the law. That's a commandment. Okay, sorry, just totally different. That's a sin. Oh yeah, sins are not laws. Okay, anyways. But if we go to hell for the 7 deadly sins, like I'm there, and I'm really scared of that. That's why I'm scared of dying, because I'm all 7 deadly sins. Like gluttony, check. Lust, check. Envy, check. Greed, check. Like, what am I missing? Vanity, check. Wrath, check. Like literally all me. Oh my God, they're literally on the back of the shirt. So anyways, I see the shirt and I'm like, oh my God, I have never seen a 7 shirt. And I got really excited. And the other thing I like about vintage shirts is they're usually like really big and oversized because people just buy big ass shirts. They're not like today's day and age. Now let's come back with like the Visco girl. Oh, I don't know what I just did, but anyways, with that movement. So I was like, okay, this is probably like an oversized shirt, but it did say a large. I just, you know, usually larges are like large, but this is kind of small. Anyways, I'm getting ahead of myself. So I saw it and I was like, yeah, need it. It's 7, it's Brad Pitt. Like I need that. Like I need that shirt. Like, and it's $500. So it must be rare and it must be like, you know, it must be a sign. Like this is the shirt that's going to attract Brad Pitt. And in my mind, I thought I'm going to do a video on this and Brad Pitt's going to see this and he's going to be like, wow, she bought a $500 7 shirt. Like I should probably marry her and impregnate her. Like that's what I thought in my head. Anyways, oh my God, please don't give me a restraining order because that'd be hella sad, but also kind of everything, but also hella sad. We don't love restraining orders. Anyways, so spoiler alert, I got the shirt. So I was like, oh my God, do I really want to spend $500? Like I said, I've been literally trying to like be good with my money. Like I really have. I've been just trying to recycle old Brad Pitt shirts. But this is a sign. I've never seen the 7 shirt. And I was like, you know what? It must be rare. It's $500. I even went to the vintage store before I bought the shirt. I was like, do you have any Brad Pitt shirts? Have you ever seen a Brad Pitt 7 shirt? Because he'll say, oh, I have like Legends of the Fall. He says Brad Pitt shirts and Denzel Washington shirts are actually like the most rare shirts for him to get. Like they're just, and if he does get them, they're like, they go right away for like $500. So I was like, okay, well, there's a 7 shirt and for $500. Like honestly, that's low. Like I would probably sell that for like $800 and I was like, all right, I'm buying it. So it's an investment piece. So I buy it. It comes in this little like padded envelope and it comes with like alien packaging and there's like a little alien on there. It's like a Texas alien on there and it's like sealed and like literally a Ziploc baggie, and I got really excited because right away this beautiful face is showing in the little baggie. This face right there. That face. And I am in love. Like I'm in love. Like he's a good husband in the movie. Like that's the other thing I got really attracted to him. Like he's like, why is he always like such a good guy in movies? Like even in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, like his latest, like he's a good guy. Like he could have like banged this underage hippie, and like back in the 70s, no one really thought about stuff like that. Granted, or no, this was even in the 60s. This was 69, so like it definitely wasn't thought about. Like literally Elvis married like a 14-year-old. You know what I mean? So like you got it. So I was like, wow, and he doesn't even do that. I mean, granted, he's thinking about like not going to prison, but still, like trying to help this girl out, right? We love good guy Brad Pitt. Like he's always a good guy, right? I'm probably missing so many things where he's not, but like I feel like he's always just a good guy. He's a really good husband in this movie and I'm like obsessed with him and I'm like, oh my God, I want to marry him. But anyways, this is the shirt and it's Brad Pitt's face and it has the 7 Roman numerals down there, which is really cool and kind of scary and kind of everything. Now I can tell this is authentic vintage. The minute I pulled it out, I could tell by the tag. I could tell by like just the wash and the wear of this. And I could tell by like the wash and wear of the picture. It's still kind of held up very nicely since this movie is probably like 20 years old, but yeah, oh my God, he just looks so beautiful. Yeah, I haven't noticed until someone pointed this out that I kind of date people that look like Brad Pitt, but like a poor man's version of Brad Pitt. And I don't know what that is. I don't know why. I honestly, like, oh, I met this guy off Bumble. I feel like I keep talking about him, but there's this guy who looks just like Brad Pitt off Bumble. And like, I'm obsessed with him and he's not so into me, but like into me enough that like gives me hope. And I'm just like, but you look like Brad Pitt, so I don't care that I look desperate. He literally looks like Brad Pitt. Like Sean, like kind of, like everyone has like features of Brad Pitt. Like I even thought Jason looked like Brad Pitt sometimes. Like if I squinted, I was like, you look like Brad Pitt right now. I even took him to get like a makeover one time and I literally showed the photo of Meet Joe Black. Like I literally, that's how I want his hair to be. Anyways, I'm crazy. So yeah. So I got this. And the first thing I noticed is like really small. Like it's really short in length. The one I have on now is really like oversized. Like it's basically like, I mean, it is like a dress. Like if I stood up, it like goes halfway down my thighs, which is so hot and so sexy. Oh my God, I gotta sneeze. Nope. Okay. So then on the back, it has the 7 deadly sins and they're all written out like they are in the movie. Did I catch all of them? Sloth. How could I forget sloth? Because literally me, I think the only thing that beats sloth is probably gluttony. Let's just play a fun game. Like, which 7 deadly sin am I like the most? Because honestly, all of the above. Let's just play a little game right now. Gluttony, right at the top. Just me eating just literally 10 meals for one session of eating. For lunch, I'll have literally 3 different meals, and dinner I'll do the same. Like I can't stop eating. I love eating. I do mukbangs. It's fine. It's part of my job. Greed. I wouldn't say I'm greedy because I am very giving, but I like to hustle. In case I haven't told, like I'm hustling. I'm always trying to, you want glitter bitch, you want some music, you want some Patreon, you want some like boom bod, you want some, like I'm a hustler. But I do give. I give a lot. I like, true givers don't like to say that because like that's not the point, but I take care of people in my life. So yes, that. I'm also greedy with people's time. I'm like, just donate all your time to me, thank you. Okay. Pride. Oh, did I forget that one? I said vanity, I think. Pride. Yeah, I'm pretty pride. I'm pretty proudful. But that's probably the least I would say. Like, I'm kind of like vanity, right? Isn't that what it is? Pride is vanity, right? So yeah, I mean, I like to look. I like to look good. So I guess so, yeah. But yeah, that's probably the least. Sloth. Yeah, I'm lazy as hell. Like, my house looks like a crack den at all times, but I live in it. I'm like a crack whore minus the crack. Wrath. Yes, I have an anger problem. We all know that. Envy and lust. So I will say I'm an envious person. I can be very jealous, especially in relationships. So sometimes I'm envious of people that are in happy, healthy relationships and have babies and stuff. So yeah, I can be envious. And then lust, yeah, well, we all know that. Like, if we're gonna have a porn on, you know what I mean? Like TrishaLeanne.com, 18 plus, I make it all there all the time. Like, can't get enough sex. Okay. So yeah, so I got this shirt. I don't know, was this a stupid decision? Was this a wise investment? The guy at the vintage store thinks this is a wise investment. I'm not really sure. I'm $500 out. I'm pretty happy about it. I think if anything, it's gonna attract Brad Pitt into my life, and if that's the knockoff Brad Pitt from Bumble, that's fine. But yeah, I mean, at 31, when you're trying to save for a house, sometimes you have to take priorities. And I have no kids, so my priorities is $500 on a Brad Pitt t-shirt, and I'm very excited. I will never let this go. I can't wait to wear this. I don't know how to style it because it's not long enough. Like, I'm gonna just show you guys real quick. It's not long enough. Oh, my knee. I have a bad knee, in case you're new here. Okay. So this is long enough where you could theoretically wear this like as a dress, but let me just show you this in comparison. I mean, I guess it's like long. It just feels shorter. Like, that's more like it. But isn't this Legends of the Fall one cute? Oh, he's so cute. Alright guys, all these shirts I find on Etsy. You can go to vintage stores and sometimes they'll have it, but it's like really rare. Like I said, there's like a specialty vintage shirt store on Melrose that only sells vintage tees of like bands and like people and like celebrities. And I just found a Pamela Anderson one there for like $250. I found a Ronald Reagan one from like the 70s for like $300. So like, they have them, but even they don't have Brad Pitt. So Etsy is your best bet. Sometimes vintage just means it's a vintage photo and it's not necessarily an authentic. This one I can tell is from like whenever the movie was released. This is probably some sort of promo shirt. So definitely do your research. I once spent, I think I got a Jim Morrison shirt off of Etsy too. You can obviously distress them to make them look vintagey, which I probably end up be doing. But because when they're like kind of newish, I like to just wear them as is. But this one I definitely don't think is like an authentic vintage. So I'm gonna slash it right up. But anyways, that is my story time for today. I don't know where this video came from. I just thought of the law of attraction and manifestation. So here we are with it. And I need to start getting the $500 back that I paid for this shirt because I'm kind of questioning that right now. Alright guys, anyways, I love you guys and I'll see you in my next video. Mwah!